See, by the early 1900s, movies were being shot using 35mm film. And 35mm film runs through the camera and the projector at a rate of 24 frames per second. Therefore, a 2-second streamer would use 48 frames, and 48 frames just happens to equal 3 feet of 35mm film. They figured out a way, using a contraption called a streamer board, to make a scratch on the film exactly 3 feet long. The scratch started from the left side of the film and ran diagonally to the right side. The scratch was then colored using ink to make it whatever color they needed, and when projected on the screen, this appeared to be a vertical line moving from left to right. Now, as you can imagine, changing the location of a streamer was a much bigger job than it is today with computer-generated streamers. Two other synchronization tools are punches and flutters. Punches are round flashes of white light centered in the middle of the screen. They were originally made by actually punching a hole in the single frame of the 35mm film. Today, punches are mostly used as a kind of punctuation at the exact moment the streamer hits the right edge of the screen. In free time, so-called hits or catches are much more relaxed. Being close is perfect enough. So flutters can be used for a soft indication of where the first beat of every bar should fall. In the past, flutters were made by punching 3 to 5 of the same size holes every other frame, which created a surprisingly soft, fluttering white light. And this fluttering light was easily seen by the conductor while keeping his eyes on the score. Remember that unlike today's modern scoring stages, in those early days, there was no television monitors at the conductor's podium. The only place the film could be seen was on a screen at the far back end of the scoring stage. And for the conductor to have to look up from the score just before a page turn or a change of time signature was really risky. So the fluttering white light reflecting off the screen and onto the score was a kind of visual landmark which would allow the conductor to catch up if he was late or slow down if he was early.